Hi everyone, I'm Claire.
And I'm John.
And today we are Lost in Translation. Does anyone remember a movie called Lost in Translation? It might show how old you are if you admit to knowing that movie, but it is a great movie.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, this article is not about that movie.
Which disappointed me.
Yes, I did get excited. But this article is about translation and perhaps the more commonly used meaning of that idiomatic phrase. So it's about an issue that happened in Alaska with translation and some pretty big mistakes that happened with this translation, and quite a lot of people got upset. When I say the word Alaska, what comes into your mind? Words, ideas, images?
Oh, for me, it's going to be this scene right here. You have a cold stream, which is basically ice melt. So it's going to be late spring. And you have rocks right next to it on the shoreline. And then you have a bunch of grasses and sort of small brush. And in the background, a huge tall mountain. And out of the brush walks this giant Kodiak bear. And all you can do is sit there and you're like, can't run because it'll kill me. Can't look at it because it'll kill me. I'm just going to keep fishing and hope that it walks by me. And that is what I feel like comes to my mind when I think about Alaska. Almost said Australia. Very different though. Yeah.
Well, yes. The scene, the image is very similar. And maybe some salmon, Alaskan salmon.
Yes, correct.
That's quite famous, right? Yeah. Jumping up the stream when you're fishing. And
that is true. Bears like that, I hear.
I think...
Maybe if you have a bucket of that, the bear will leave you alone. Just be like, take it and go, please.
Yeah, just take the fish.
Just take everything I have. Please, just don't kill me and my family.
So I think of... Unfortunately, perhaps, Sarah Palin.
Oh, well, you know what? We need her because she can see Russia from her back door.
Oh, yes.
Keep an eye on them. Yes. Ooh, that brings me back.
That takes me back, yeah. She was with... She was the running mate of...
The really old guy.
Really old guy.
Well, we thought he was really old, but these days, apparently not so much. Yeah. What was his name? No one remembers him. I just remember her.
Such a classic politician that no one remembers him.
Well, would you like to be there with Sarah Palin and living in Alaska?
Not really, no. I feel like I've done my time in the frozen north. I've done 7 years in Russia already. That's quite enough of that. Thank you.
It's like a prison sentence. I've done 7 years in Russia.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
In many ways. It was.
Yeah. Well... Sounds like it's my turn then.
Yes.
But I don't want to go to Alaska and live. I've liked nature, but visiting would be much better than living.
Yes.
I don't know if I could take being in Alaska that long.
No. So I guess something I do think about when I think about Alaska is igloos and the Inuit. Obviously, Alaska is not the only country to have them, but probably the most interesting part of this article was about the Inuit.
Yes.
So let's leave it there for now. Take a look at the article or the summary if we're short on time, and then come back together and discuss.
Lost in Translation. A U.S.-based translation company was paid to translate information about assistance for storm victims into Inuit languages for Alaska natives. However, the translations were found to be fake. Some of the material was in the target language, but it was just random sentences. Some of it was even translated into a totally different language that is not spoken in Alaska. The company has provided a refund and corrected translations, but some people are saying that it's too little too late.